Hey everyone, Shane here with etrailer.com. Today I have a 2021 Toyota Sienna. I'm going to walk through how to install the Curt Class 3 Trailer Hitch Receiver. This is what our hitch is going to look like when it's installed. Cross tube is visible on the bottom of the vehicle. It's going to be a steel construction, black powder coat finish. It's going to hold up really well against rust and corrosion. Adding a hitch like this on the back of your vehicle is going to give you a lot of different options. Maybe you want to put a cargo carrier on it. Get some items from inside, put them outside, and make a little bit more room for extra passengers. Maybe you have bikes. You're tired of loading them inside the vehicle and you don't want to get a rack for the top. Put a hitch on. It gives you a little bit better option for putting a bike rack on to load and unload your bikes. Maybe you want to tow a trailer. This is going to allow you to do all of those things. 2-inch by 2-inch receiver tube opening. It's going to give us a little extra stability there. Hitch pin hole. It's going to be 5/8 inch in diameter. It's going to take a standard 5/8 hitch pin. Pin and clip does not come with a hitch, however they can be found here at eTrailer. We're going to have plate style safety chain loops. You can see fairly large openings that will accommodate some of those larger size safety chain hooks. Now I'm going to give you a few weight capacities and measurements for any of those hitch mount accessories like your bike racks, ball mounts, and cargo carriers. From the center of the hitch pin hole to the outermost part of our bumper fascia, we're looking at about 4 inches. The number is important for any of your accessories like your bike racks and cargo carriers that may fold up against the vehicle. You want to make sure they're not going to make contact. From the ground to the top innermost part of your receiver tube is going to be about 11 inches. That number is important for any of your hitch mount accessories that may require a little bit more ground clearance. I will recommend, since a hitch receiver does not sit higher than 13 inches, if you're going to be adding a ball mount, make sure it's put in the rise position. As far as our weight capacities go, we're going to have a 350 pound max tongue weight, which is the downward pressure on the inside of the receiver tube. So whether you use it putting on a trailer, you're putting on a cargo carrier or bike rack, you want to make sure you're not exceeding that. We're going to have a 3,500 pound gross trailer weight, which is the trailer plus the load included. Always recommend checking the owner's manual of the vehicle. Make sure the vehicle can withstand that amount of weight. You're going to go with the lowest number between the vehicle and the hitch. You can use weight distribution with this hitch. Tongue weight's going to go up to 500 pounds. Trailer weight's going to go up to 5,000 pounds. Now that we've gone over some of the features, let's walk through how to get it installed. To start our installation, on our driver's side, we need to remove this panel. We're going to have a couple of push pin fasteners we need to remove. Flathead screwdriver, we're going to pry out the center and then pull out the base. We'll just work our way around, removing all of those. Then we're going to come right over here on the front side, 10mm socket. We're going to remove a couple of bolts that are holding it in place. There, right. And if we follow this inside edge right to the back, right up inside here we'll have another 10mm head bolt. Once you get those off, we'll remove this panel. Then with a flathead screwdriver on each side of the vehicle, we're going to remove this cover, and this cover. This is going from the back towards the front. And with an extra set of hands, we're going to raise our hitch up into position. We're going to take one of our bolts, conical tooth washer, and make sure the teeth are facing up towards the hitch. We'll install one bolt on each side to hold our hitch in place while we install our remaining hardware. Once we have our hitch held up in place, we can go ahead and reinstall our remaining hardware. It's going to be the same hardware, same combination. We're going to install 3 bolts on each side. Three-quarter-inch socket. We'll come back, we'll tighten all of our hardware, and then we'll torque it to the specification in the instructions. Next, we need to trim out our underbody panel. Kind of see how I have it marked here. We're basically just cutting out a big rectangle. May have to do a little extra trimming. What we'll do is when we cut this out, go ahead and set it in place, test fit it, do any extra trimming we need, and then we can put it back in place. Once you've got your panel reinstalled, you're ready to go. That's going to do it for a look at and installation on the Curt Class 3 Trailer Hitch Receiver on a 2021 Toyota Sienna.